So I feel like there is a very important message from your soulmate that wants to come through for you. So we're going to dive immediately here. And we have the first card out, having the separation. So this is absolutely for those who are right now in separation. And I feel like your person really wants you to know what is going on behind the scenes with them, why they haven't been able to contact you before. So I feel like there has been a lot of things that happened here, but you don't know all the truth. You don't know everything that you need to know. And besides that, I feel like there was a very painful separation here. There was a very painful ending in this connection that kind of like left both of you wondering, kind of like left both of you questioning a lot of things. And absolutely with the sunglasses, it looks like both of you are not really revealing your truth, right? So absolutely your person, they are watching you, but they are also not really revealing what is going on behind the scenes. And I do feel like spiritually, like they want to come through in order to give you a message that you need to hear. And there's absolutely going to be something that is going to be very, very specific for your situation that you're going to know, like, okay, they are sending this message. I was not crazy. I was feeling it telepathically or intuitively, but now I know for sure. Like, this should be your biggest confirmation. And when you receive it, make sure to drop a like and also comment about what that is for you, just to make the energy flow, all right? We have the teddy bear. So this is actually really, really sweet. That is saying that they are ready to kind of like come and give you that hug, because they know that you've been suffering. They know that you need them and they need you. So they really want to kind of like cuddle with you and kind of like really healing, like kiss away some type of pain that have been caused to you. So with that teddy bear, there's definitely a yearning to be very close to you and be very loving with you, right? This is absolutely no lusty type of energy. This is all about appreciation, love, just feeling very warmed, okay? So bottom of the deck, we have the sword and the rose, clarity and truth, revelation, honor and protection, and determination. So there seems to be like a very open and honest conversation that is going to be held, especially for those who have had a very bittersweet ending. Well, maybe not even sweet, just very bitter and sad ending, right? So what I'm also getting here is that this is someone that's been protecting you, probably in the 5D. So they are definitely going to tell you things that they knew about you, or they were trying to protect you in some type of sense that you didn't really know about, or you had a feeling but you didn't have like the full clarity. So you're definitely dealing with someone that truly cares for you, someone that you know for a very long time, and maybe you're starting to re-listen to a lot of old songs. They are listening to a lot of old songs that really remind them of you, and vice versa. And there could be a lot of music that comes through in both your lives that really is reconnecting the both of you, right? So that's one thing. Let's see what the tarot, what they have to say, what they have to tell you, what is going on behind the scenes with them that you need to know about. All right. So, bottom of the deck, we do have the Four of Pentacles, really talking about holding back right now, not really opening up the heart space, not really being open to receive anything, whether that is communication, love, or whatever it is that could be slightly risky. Now, the reason for that is, starting out with that Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, it looks like this is someone that may have had to restructure the family dynamic. So there may have been something that completed itself within their family, And I feel like maybe some, like, I don't want to say it out like that, but there could have been some type of loss, and that could have resulted into a will or testament, and there was just a lot of hard work, like a lot of work that was going on there. And I feel like this is a very specific message talking about this person really doing a lot of practical things beside like the emotional work that they had to put in order to mourn, or in order to, you know, go through the process. They put in a lot of hard work. However, they kind of like they got left unheard or unsatisfied, or they felt like all the hard work that they put in, and it could be also just a family business, right? Like, it doesn't have to be talking really about like a loss, but you know, for some it could definitely have been a loss for them. But it was like some type of a big family dynamic that they really put in a lot. It could even be like organizing a wedding for the brother or the sister. It's just a lot of hard work, and then they didn't get any recognition. They felt like cited, you know, like that's what I'm hearing. Like, they felt like cited, like, okay, thanks for the effort, and okay, bye. You know, like, it really stung them. This is something that really stung them. So maybe these are situations that was going on behind the scenes that really had like an effect on whatever the relationship was between the both of you. Or there was this conversation or this communication that came maybe from your end to them, or the other way around, doesn't matter, but it came in the wrong timing, right? Like, the Eight of Wands was like, okay, I was busy with something way different. Sorry guys, I had a Hipsy call. So for those who also want to have like an instant chat or a audio call with me instantly, you can find me now on hipsy.com, the Illest Illuminator. You can find the link in the description box below. So hit me up if you have like a quick tarot question, and you'll get an answer immediately if I am available, all right? So going back to your person, like I said, there was like this communication that came in, but like I said, it could have came in a very bad timing, because they had a lot of family issues going on where they already felt quite rejected. They already felt quite down, and definitely not in the mood to really talk, all right? Like, emotionally, they were quite depleted. Now, what I do see is that they have been waiting for you to reach out again. I feel like they are expecting you to take the lead. They see you as the Queen of Wands. They really look up to you. They have a very strong passion for you. However, they are not the ones that truly initiate a lot. So they are definitely expecting you to kind of like take the lead for them. They are here with that King of Pentacles, though, really being patient, right? Like, the King of Pentacles is very solid. They're very patient. They're not really the chaser type. So they're really sitting there on a lazy ass and trying to have the other person to kind of like do the work for them. And I feel like that has been something that really has you a little bit fed up maybe with that, with this energy. And that's why maybe you kind of like, I'm hearing like pull the trigger. So with that Chariot in the reverse, you were really like, okay, no, it's like block. I'm not going to chase this. I'm not going to keep pushing things forward, because this is the vehicle, right? This is the Cancerian. This is the vehicle. And you were like, oh no, we're not going to do that. I am taking a step back. I'm parking the car, and I'm not going to kind of like gas on this, right? So you're definitely coming off as trying to temper your energy and not trying to drive recklessly towards them. However, I do feel like there is a new chance or a new beginning that is coming up here. Ace of Pentacles with the Empress card. So I feel like in this period of time, you also have been focusing a lot on your opportunities, on yourself, on rebuilding yourself and regaining your own inner strength. And I feel like it's about time for you to kind of like open up again. So maybe in the recent past, you were also quite passive because you didn't really want to, you know, be in that driver's seat. But it looks like things are definitely changing here. Now, let me know if that resonates. But let's quickly check in with this person and see what is going on. We have Strength card coming out in the reverse. So, wow, this person definitely has a huge weakness for you. Absolutely. But also, there has been something that happened between the both of you that really stung them to a point where they lost a little bit of their confidence. So it almost feels like that Queen of Wands was like trying to put their ego down. So I feel like you know exactly what to do and what to say to kind of like put their ego down. And that's why they know that you always have like this weak spot, or they're afraid of showing vulnerability when it comes to you. Yeah, see the weak spot. We have the King of Cups here. So this is someone that, like, no matter how bold and how strong and confident and maybe even cocky they can be to other people, when it comes to you, they get like very soft, right? Like they're very soft inside. They have like a lot of deep emotions. They can't really control a lot of their emotions, and that's why they kind of like push you away sometimes. Okay. I feel like see, what's really bothering them is that you stepped on their ego and their pride. That's the first thing that I'm seeing here. And I feel like even though they love you, it really hurt them. And that's why with the Two of Pentacles, they're really doing their best to kind of like live with this truth that you have the power to do so. So you have a very powerful voice, or you have a very powerful act or behavior, or the way that you are. It's like you can tap into their feelings, you can tap into their emotions and make them feel very weak. And I feel like now they're kind of like adapting to that energy, trying to kind of like forgive you for stepping on their ego, stepping on their pride. And now they're actually coming with some type of solution of that Five of Wands, which is all about conflict and being in a very competitive nature, right? Because they feel like you have the ability to compete with them because you're the one that can kind of like bring down their ego. So with the Six of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, they're finally kind of like releasing their ego and pride and coming towards you to really work on the issue, to really solve this issue. So I like that. So they're willing to move forward into a more calmer waters. Oh, don't back down. I like that. Stand up for what you believe is right. So maybe there's something that you really need to prove to this person or open up about it. Spirit, in this case Bridget, is kind of like telling you to not give up on the things that you love, or to, kind of like to not give up. Like if there is something that you feel like you need to set the record straight with, just don't give up on it, right? Like if you feel like, okay, you were right in this matter, whatever happened, or you need to kind of like express yourself, express your truth. This is saying like you're being appreciated for your strength, for that Queen of Wands energy. So that's saying like do not give up on that energy, because you had that Chariot coming out in the reverse for you. So that's kind of like saying that you're stopping yourself from being that optimistic, bold, courageous Queen of Wands energy. And this is definitely saying like do not back down on that. Like get back to your usual self. If you are the one that usually reaches out, do so, but don't change who you truly are in the inside, because eventually it is going to bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of new beginnings and a very abundant future. You have Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism and cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So maybe it's time to ground yourself, to ground your emotions, and maybe also that overly passionate, courageous energy as well, like to get a little bit more stable within that, because when we're getting too high in that energy, we can also do things that we can regret, or it can be too impulsive. So there's definitely a sign or a message here saying like, okay, ground your energy, be a little bit more in tune with Mother Earth's energy, caring and nurturing not only yourself but also the people in your surrounding, right? I like that. Let's see, last but not least, oh, we got summer heat. Things are hotting up. And self-sabotage. First, you need to believe you are worthy, together with the justice here. Things are going in your favor. So I feel like this is definitely for you, as that Queen of Wands and the Chariot card came out in the reverse. Really talking about that self-sabotaging energy, feeling like you were too much or too hot to handle at times. Or, like I said before, the Queen of Wands can be very impulsive, and that impulsiveness could have led you to feel unstable or ashamed of your actions and behaviors, where you're just like not following your intuitive calls anymore. So maybe this is a message saying like, okay, stop self-sabotaging and kind of like get back on the drill, because this summer is going to be one hot mess in the most positive sense for you. So things are really going to be warming up after like an ice cold kind of like war maybe that went on here due to some ego bruises. Yeah, look at that. A new romantic cycle is starting. So the justice is here saying that a karmic lesson has been learned and the skills are going to be balanced again. And both of you will be taking accountability, because it's not only you, it's also their energy here of being very rejectful. And both of you taking accountability to kind of like set the record straight here. So that's a very, very strong message coming through. Right, that's what I have for you. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know if this resonates for you. And like I said before, if you need me on Hipsy, you can have like an instant call, chat, or an audio call, video call with me. And you can find all the links in the description box below. Hope to see you there and catch you in the next one.